Alright. Numeral, I don't know Spanish. Anyways. Wait, no, I do know, because we played Uno before. Okay!
Normal dose.
Normal dose. Oh, it's 3 houses. What? What?
Hold on, there's still more.
Wait, no, but that's Ruptured Sky. This what?
Ruptured Sky and Distant Counter at the end of the path.
Wait, there's also a Bernadetta. That's attack speed push 4 and lull speed defense 3, or Burning Merge if you like Burning. Wait, Ingrid, yep. Summer, what the? This path is insane.
That's Impact and Guard Bearing, a net, Rally Up Plus with a Ruse.
What the hell?
And then Sylvain.
That's all I found too. Okay, I guess Sylvain's here, chat. But the 3 houses path. That's on crack. That's so good.
You know what's crazy? That's arguably one of the weakest paths.
Okay, I can see, because that's a friggin' Midori at the end of the next one. Spendthrift Bow plus Close Foil. Hey, every archer can now celebrate. You can make anybody...
Dual Rally Plus.
Oh, also a Dual Rally, you're right. You can make any... This is so absurd. You can make any archer into a god. All the Norns are now celebrating. Not that she weren't celebrating before as well, but like, this is crazy, chat. Midori! Which, by the way,
there's still more.
I do want to really quickly say, chat, if you're not done compiling on your first paths, stop. There's no point anymore. Because you have to use your Path 2 codes. Because we're only getting Path 2 codes from now on. You can use Path 2 codes on Path 1.
We're still getting Path 1 codes with the current Mjolnir Strike as well as the current season that's going on. Oh, you know what I mean. After this season is done,
yes,
then it's Part 2 codes. If you're going to be finishing out a Part 1 path, I would say don't use any more than around 100 of the Part 2 codes, simply because these are all insane. If you look at the Heroes Awakening Fates path for this one,
yep,
New Year's Anna, that is a dual rally plus for 400 codes.
Yeah, chat, this isn't even close. You know what? I'll bring it up really quickly just to remind people. You'll probably never come back to this place, by the way. For me, I already learned three of the 6 paths, right? So I went for Fortress Defense Res. I went for Fury 4. I went for Not Follow-Up.
Wait, we're still getting Part 1 codes for Tier 21 Arena?
Okay, the entire point is very short. In a very short amount of time, you're going to stop getting these code 1s. And there is no point in going back. Likely. Because a lot of these paths only have like one really top tier skill at the end of the path. But what do you expect? These compile things came out like, what, a year and a half ago or something? 2 years ago? It's been a long time since these things have come out. It shouldn't surprise anybody that the now Path 2s...
They were announced with the 3rd anniversary, I believe.
Okay, well, there you go, chat. So, it should not surprise anyone that the new paths are so much better. Because, again, as mentioned, a Dual Rally Plus at just, what, 400 codes? That's insane. That's so good.
It's nothing.
Bjorn with Dazzling Staff, Ground Orders, and Yalbaru. Okay, this is good for a Fjorm Merge. But, of course, Ground Orders is really, really good. So that is immaculate. Just at 800. This is Null Fulb and Attack Speed Solo 4. That is crazy. Okay.
Yeah. Granted, the total cost for codes is 2,400 getting to this fallen male Corrin, but that's insanely good value.
I mean, I originally had spent how much to get this Corrin just for Null Fulb 3? You're telling me now I can get, with just 2,400 codes, Null Fulb 3 and Attack Speed Solo 4. Do you, like, can we put that in perspective, chat? That's insane.
No follow-up, close foil. It's no big deal. But wait, there's still more. Path of Radiance.
What are you, a salesman now? All right, in this one, it's Ilyana, which gives you Spooky Sensor.
Starting off with Halloween Ilyana.
Yep, gives you a nice Fury weapon, of course, Bolt Fighter. Oh, what the 400 codes for Bolt Fighter.
I mean, Bolt Fighter did demote with Valentine's Alphonse. But for 1,200 in total, you get a Kennegus Merge or Distant Defense 4.
Yep, which is fair.
Who's going to argue against that, honestly?
What the? Bridal Nihilus here? Swiss Barrel 3, Chill Speed. Well, that's a really fast Swiss Barrel. Yeah, that's only 2,400.
And let's not forget, in part 1, Swift Sparrow 3 was the headliner of its path.
Oh boy, yeah. Okay, yeah, because okay, really quickly. So that's Swift Sparrow 3 at 2400 total.
2400 in total.
And here's Swift Sparrow 3 on the last one at the end of Holy War. Great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy, of course. And continuing
Then
on
at 4000 in total on the
what?
Tellius path, we have Gatri with Crafty Fighter, Fort Defres, or Spirited Spear.
That's insane. That's insane. Wow.
Yeah.
The unfortunate part is, like, we're not going to perfectly be able to fodder this off, but Crafty Fighter's so good, chat. It's guard.
It actually is very good.
It's guard, and it gives you the ability, of course, it's 25% to 50%. See, it's I mean, it's better than QR, it's better than Vengeful, and it's guard. Like, guard is really important. In his case, he doesn't even need it because he has Spirited Spear, right? The extra cooldown, but yeah, that's crazy. Okay, moving on. It's Shinon at... Oh!
Yep. Shinon at the end of the path.
That's...
Times Pulse, Attack Defense Solo 4, Lull Attack Speed 3, and Deadeye.
Okay, if it sound like I kind of just jizzed, it's because this is one of the most absurd fodder heroes in the entire game. You wish you could take everything, but you can't. It's so good. That's so crazy. Times Pulse is amazing. Lull Attack Speed is amazing. Attack Defense Solo 4 is amazing. Deadeye is amazing. You can take 2 out of 4, I would think, but yeah, chat, that's really rough. You wish you could take everything here. And yes, as a unit, he's absurd.
He's a very good unit. But as fodder, it's like Shinon is one of those characters in Heroes where his representation here is he is fodder supreme and a very good unit.
Yep.
More often than not, our fodder supreme kind of characters are somewhat lackluster as units for performance, but Shinon does not suffer from that.
Mm-hmm. Binding Blazing Sacred. What?
Yep.
Yeah.
The GBA titles.
Okay, I'm so confused. It's just like, what kind of compilation is that? But I guess, yeah, the GBA titles. Sure, let's just go with that. Alright, Guilt Fork. Remember when we suggested pulling Narshin for Guilt Fork? Well, I hope you needed another Guilt Fork because it's now really available. Guilt Fork's pretty good. Attack defense plus 5 unit and neutralizes units' penalties to attack defense during combat within 2 spaces and an ally.
And that's all that's really worth taking off.
Yeah, didn't we just get the Axe version?
We are getting it with Dedu, yes.
Yep. Joshua, Corable is whatever, but that's fortified defense 4 at the very least. That is a well-scoring C-slot skill. And Corbo isn't bad. Flick speed, defense minus 5 on foes within 2 spaces during combat. I guess linked, but alright. Nils. Even Pulse Tie is potentially one of the most annoying things to have in the game. Depending on the hero you put it on, could be very annoying. So heroes like a Versa would love it to have that as well. Iago potentially.
Except a Versa can't use that.
Oh yeah, because it's infantry. And then
infantry and cavalry only.
Who's the guy who just came? Who does Petrify?
That would be Veld.
All those heroes are really good for it. Leon! Nullsea Disrupt. Nice. And I guess bonus doubler, but Nullsea Disrupt. That's the important one here. And Guinevere at the end of the path. Hey, you want to attack res push? Want to lull attack res without killing your Brianmund? Oh, well, Brianmund's attack defense push. But yeah, you can now get lull attack res without killing Brianmund. That's pretty good.
There's also Joint Drive Res.
And of course, Joint Drive Res. Yeah. And of course, attack res push was also on Ledgering Leaf. So yeah, pretty accessible. And or you have Guinevere and you want to merge because Aurelia anti-mage is pretty good.
Yep. So this is another pretty good path, but along with 3 houses, this one definitely has an argument for being on the weaker side of the paths.
Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, Chad, I think this is the strongest path. You're not going to be able to show me anything that's going to change my mind. Deadeye and Times Pulse and attack defense solo.
Well, you haven't looked at everything else yet.
Okay, well, you shut up. Anyways, Genealogy. We have Lachesis. Defense cantrip, air orders. That's fair enough, but that's a 4-star. Ocean. This is really good. Mirror Stance is really good on a lot of heroes. Berkut, for example, would love to have Mirror Stance. Really good combination. Yep. Also Wrath, but you know, you can go for Ninja Hana for that. Morita, Flashing Blade 4, Nullfall up 3. That's really good combination. Just get Flashing Blade 1, 2, 3 from Summer Yogurt, and then get Nullfall 3 here, and then Flashing Blade 4 here. So great combination. Very scary in for a lot of fast heroes. Flynn. Oh crap! Courtly Fan is crazy. You can run essentially any dagger hero you want to run Wind Sweep with. You just get Courtly Fan and Wind Sweep off of her.
This is the weapon for it.
Yeah, but ARD attack speed is kind of good.
More than just kind of good.
Oh my, wait, I just realized, can't you just you get Courtly Fan 1, 2, Wind Sweep 1, 2 from Joshua or somebody, and then Joint Drive speed 1, 2 from Tail 2.
And Wind Sweep.
You can get 3 of 4.
Yeah, you can get 3 out of 4 extremely good skills here. It does take a fair bit of pathing, but
it's possible, and
overall,
it's reasonable.
It's worth it. It's 100% worth it.
Okay. Continuing on.
For the right unit.
Brigid. This is for Pulse Smoke and Steady Impact, which, by the way, Steady Impact, we talked about this being really good on heroes such as Flying Nino, who needed more defense and now does damage based on speed. Yeah, that's 17 extra stat points. Yep.
Yeah. Alternatively, you have Harsh Command Plus or even Helm Bow.
Or Pulse Smoke. But I said,
well, yeah.
I guess. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty good.
Harsh Command Plus with Pulse Smoke would be really good for fodder. Also extremely good for scoring.
Yep. That's really good. And then the final path, we have Conrad. What?
Brazen Defense Res and Melee Bouquet, which is it's basically an impact weapon that cavalry can use.
Okay, well, I guess they had to put this guy somewhere. Conrad. Not really much of anything there. Berkut. Warding Stance for Crimhild, Reprisal, and Odd Res Wave 3. I'll be honest, Warding Stance isn't great, but Berkut Merge would be great. Also, one of the best hero arts in the entire game. Hard to disagree. I'll fight you.
Yeah. I'm not disagreeing. This is some incredible art.
Isn't this true
amount
love,
of detail
chat?
they got into the...
This is a dual hero, by the way.
Before duo heroes were a thing.
Before dual heroes were a thing, yeah. Oh, man. Alright, Katria, Harsh Command Plus, Attack Speed Bond 4. Fun as a hero as well, one of the best heroes to merge up. Because Astral Blade, if units attacks over foe's defense, deals damage equals 50% of units attack minus foe's defense. She can make things explode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you can get a rain skill on Katria, specifically whatever defense rain, then that's just constant extra damage. And that's 6 extra damage for her, not just 4.
Yep. So, chat, this is really amazing because you can get attack speed bond 1, 2, 3 from somewhere in the Grail Pool, I remember. Get Harsh Command Plus easily as well. Depending on where you can get speed tactic lower forms from, which is all from the Grail Pool, you can probably get 3 out of 4 here. But yeah, aerobatics is also very valuable. Est, which is Fury 4, which I feel dumb because I went all the way to Grail last time to get Fury 4. But Fury 4 is really nice. This pool, I mean, it's also Est merge. Est is actually kind of underrated. But yeah, she's a good hero. But yeah, Fury 4, really, really good. Of course, double chills are kind of niche. But if that felt a bit underwhelming, it's because it's for Chris. I can't believe I tried so hard to pull Chris, and now he's in the compile path. Are you kidding me, Ias? You did this too. Last week, I made a +10 Dancer Eldigan, and I was already feeling bad because they put him in the compile pool as well as a divine code, and now you're doing this to Chris? Like, are you just trying to make me regret every decision I've made in the past month?
Yes.
Oh. But yeah, this is amazing. Spur and joint drive attack is... You can put this on anybody and be very happy about it. Alright, chat. This is a big surprise. I knew we were getting Path 2s, but I didn't think they announced the manuals already. These manuals are not fair. Like, and also, if you're a free-to-play player...
ridiculously good.
Okay, I was giving a lot of grief last year on IS for not being very free-to-play friendly, right? This year, Within the past
This changes things.
6 months especially, things have really changed. Basically since summer, things have really changed. So past 6 months now. But yeah, with heroes like Winter Hilda being available, Ninja Hannah being available, Kalik being available, and now they're gonna give you paths so you can easily getting the high level, high value fodders that you need to score well. Wow, I applaud you, IS. This is the right move. You've done very well here.
Yep, because I mean, part one codes do not work on part 2. Part 2 codes will work on part 1. Try to limit using them that way though, because part 2 codes in general are significantly stronger.
So to sum that up, if you're hoarding them, there's no point. Just use them. Everything else from here on should be spending on Compile 2.
For reference, the major capstones for part 1 were No Follow-Up, Distant Counter, Swift Sparrow 3, Fury 4. Other than Distant Counter, all of these are in the middle now instead.
Oh, I think you forgot Fortress Defense, but yeah, that as well.
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah, either in the middle or the second to last one. With the exception of DC, which is then paired with Ruptured Sky to make things even more absurd.
Alright, chat. Anyways, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, follow. Let me know what you guys think about our new compiles, but it really shouldn't be needed to be said. This is amazing for anybody and everybody.